This is the Wonder Death Dev Diary for day 20. We've got quite a lot to go over today because while I haven't really stalled on the progress, I have stalled on making these logs. So let's get through this as quick as possible. First off, when you grab a glove, you'll now see there's a full actual laser. This isn't a debug tracer anymore. It's not just for the editor anymore. This will actually show up in-game. But more importantly, as you can see, it turned green when I moused over the store. Anything that's valid for the magic type I currently have, so since I have yellow, buttons will show up as valid, and doors that I can open with the use key will show up as valid. I'm using the use key right now, whereas doors that I can't will not show up. But that's basically just a quality of life change to make sure that the player knows right off the bat without a tutorial popping up telling them this is a good visual indicator of what you can shoot and what you can't shoot at, depending on what magic type you're using. It's different for each type, so if you have purple, you'll see pretty much everything is green except for boxes, and enemy characters should also be red. He's not on the visibility channel, so I have to put him on and then he'll work. Other objects, yeah. So it's different depending on what magic type you have, is what I'm trying to point out. Speaking of boxes, though, if I come back to this one, the box does turn red. I can still shoot at something if it's red. It's not going to stop me. And in the case of this box, if I get at a good angle here, give it a second, you'll notice that with steel boxes in particular, if you shoot a magic bolt at it, they'll actually ricochet off, and I didn't manage to hit this guy. But that's what I was trying for, is trying to hit him on the other side. But yeah, so bolts bounce. The physics isn't perfect. As you can see, if I do this, it's a little jank, but I've managed to get it to work, which is a lot of work because fuck, Unreal doesn't know how to do this shit. In addition, platforms now. So shoot this, go up. Shoot this, go down. Platforms can be placed in water, well, by me, in order to create bridges. And if I wanted to, I could exit out of here, and then I could say on walk activation, and now instead of having to hit the button, I simply walk on top of it and it raises, and getting off will lower it. So yeah, and that's pretty much everything I've spent the last 4 days implementing. Okay, good. Wooden boxes do not ricochet. I did also add a version of this guy that's reflective, which means he acts like a steel box where he reflects projectiles. Doesn't work fantastically. When he's sitting still, it works fine, but yeah, it's not perfect by any means at all. I have to work on that a bit still, but it is something I implemented. And yeah, that's everything.